Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard. I don't know, this might be a light show today. Um, there's a lot of folks, a lot of our community is down in Mount Airy, North Carolina. Some are at the Mayberry Campground, and some are at other campgrounds in that area, especially the vanners. The people with vans, from what I understand, did not go into the Mayberry Park. Or, I've heard various stories. But anyways, ha! Welcome aboard, Carl. Salute. Um, anyways, long story short, the Mayberry meetup is going on right now. And guess what? I'm not there. um, let's see what else is going on. I don't know. No, I do know what's going on. It's been a kind of a goofy morning. I've not been feeling all that good, so it's taken me a little bit of time here to get things set up. I was still setting up as of 5 minutes ago. Other interruptions, of course. I still have groceries in the truck from last night that need to be brought into the house. I have a friend coming over at 1:30. We're not very long, but it'll take some time. And other people that want me to do this, want me to do that, and I'm like, can't keep up. James, welcome aboard, and Sue, welcome aboard. We got Linda Barker's here. Ahoy, 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 everyone. This is great. Weird afoot. You might have an Amazon order. Uh-oh. Sounds like you ordered Halloween supplies. I heard something about a podcast that you can download. Something about reality is a strange thing. I don't know. Tumbleweed RV Life, thank you for coming aboard. Sorry I couldn't stay with you too long this morning with you and Papa Drew. But yes, I had to get this show ready. Call Me V is here. Welcome aboard. James, did I say hello to you? I don't know if I did or not. So, at any rate, we are on a roll now. Let's see what we got. Anybody got to go to the bathroom? Okay, good. Evening Shade, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Tracy, hi. Thank you for the raid. You guys are great. Dad Cam rocks. Fantastic. Welcome aboard, Dad Cam. And it's okay. Lori's from Evening Shade. Now, this is great. You're giving me lots to go on here. This is wonderful. Let's see. Well, I think we're going to have fun guessing the channel today. So, good luck. Yeah. Sometimes I have to lean in and squint to read the chat. My Chromebook has been working good. But, I wish I had a bigger screen. Hey, Kenneth. Very many people would be here because of Mayberry. But, hey, I'm glad. Oh, and speaking of Mayberry, James mentioned it to me. this afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern, Traveling Down the Banisters will be going live. And no, they're not at Mayberry. And they haven't done a live stream in quite a while. So if we can visit them at 5 Eastern, might be informative. Karen Boardman, welcome aboard. Anyways, James set me up for that. He knew about it. So I'm just saying, hey, 5 p.m. Eastern, if you can, please give a look at Traveling Down the Banisters, who will be live at 5 p.m. Eastern. Correct me if my information is incorrect, but I think that is correct. So, so this past week, struggling a little bit, kind of a little bit of anxiety. Yes, I got another vehicle and got almost all of the legal beagle stuff done with it. Lost the taillight. I mean, the lens and everything's gone. It seems to be haunted. Every time you turn the key, it does something different. So I'm sure I've got some grounding issues. Holly she's doing a little bit better. She's thinking she will be on tonight. We'll see. Yeah, that's good, Karen. Getting everybody together. Yeah, Holly is she's been up and getting around, and she went shopping last night. It was a little bit of an ordeal. We took two of the how many pounds are they? Well, they're large tanks of oxygen. We took those with the Spaceman Dudley. Welcome aboard. You're early today. Glad you're here. Anyways, we took two of those, and it was a little bit of a hassle, but got our cart and then loaded the tank in the cart, and then I did the customer service stuff and the pharmacy stuff while she shopped, and that was a good 45 minutes. Friday night at Myers. Oh my goodness. But got it done. Linda got another Dodge Dakota, an older one, 4x4. And I will be doing a video on it. Will it be today? No, probably not. Will it be tomorrow? It depends on the weather, partially. Yeah, those tanks are a pain in the butt. She's got the portable, what do they call that? Inogen. And it does go up to 5 liters. They adjusted it. I don't know. They did something. So it does go up to 5 liters. However, it wasn't charged up. She hadn't had it plugged into the wall. By the time she remembered, she could only get it up to like 10% charge. Well, that wouldn't last in the store. Now, the cigarette lighter in the new truck, or new to me truck, does work, so it can charge in there. And it's good for future ideas for the school bus, for the motorhome, which I'd planned all along, that the Inogen would be, plugged in all the time into 12-volt power, day and night. But now she's got that big monster. It's a big oxygen generator. It's about 2 feet by 2 feet by 3 feet. It's pretty big. It will fit in the space that I made for the previous generator. The previous generator didn't go up high enough, so she's got a new one. And then she's also got a nebulizer. I think that's all the electrical requirements. Whether we're going to get everything situated in the motorhome and actually be able to travel, I don't know, because she does have rehabilitation visits, other doctors' visits. let's just say we're not going to make it down to Mayberry. Oh, we already knew that. Ford man. Oh, he's just saying hi to everybody. Okay. All right. So it will be interesting to see if I can accomplish, what needs to be done in the motorhome so that she can travel. Then it's up to her, basically. Doctor's appointments, this and that, rehab, yada, yada. My goal is to try to leave here, let's say, the day after Thanksgiving. That would be cool. And if I don't get to do that, well, let's just put it this way. I've already been in kind of a state of depression. I've had a couple panic attacks over all this. And, having the accident, having the smashed up Serendipity out there, still hasn't been unloaded, and I've made no prep time. Of course, it's rained all this past week. That doesn't help when you're not kind of depressed anyways, and the rain didn't help. But hopefully this next week things will get better. I did not have time to check for the evening show to see who follows me tonight at 7:30. So maybe Sue or somebody can check that out to see who does come on. Oh. And we'll play the game. Play the game. Quite a few good photos from this channel, and there's many more I could have got, but believe it or not, my cue for background shots is I might be able to squeeze a couple more in there, but Oklahoma got the heater on. Yes, it's interesting. It was 46 here this morning, and it looks like it's sprinkling right now, but it's not supposed to sprinkle all day. I checked the weather this morning in Mount Airy, and it was 60 degrees, so I gave Tina a shout. Tina is the outsider. I called her up and to see how she was liking it, and she's not quite awake. It was 9 o'clock. She said it was a good time down there, and I don't know where she said she was staying. I don't know if she was staying in the Walmart parking lot or whatever. I know she wasn't actually staying overnight at Mayberry. And that goes back to, who knows, some rule about can't have an extension cord running into your van, or who knows. Christoph and Convoy. I remember that. I remember that line, and I actually, my last hospital stay, it happened to be in their, it was either their movie queue or it just happened to be on one of the TV stations that the hospital gets, cable, whatever. 54 in Ohio. I like your little van, Linda. Spaceman Dudley. Oh, soul chicken, yeah. Rangoons, yeah. My friend who's coming this afternoon, her and her son were going to eat at Trini's in Sparta, which is a fantastic restaurant. I can't do it. The sodium just blows me out of the water. I thought, oh, Roy and Becky are here. Welcome aboard. So good to see you. You might even be able to help me today. Anyways, any of the restaurants. Let's see, Tuesday. Monday, I got a new truck. Well, new to me. Tuesday, I did some bunch of legal stuff for it and a few other things. And thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself. I am going to go to a mom and pop. You know, there's not many of them left. So I went to a mom and pop. Next day, I mean, I was careful. I thought, okay, meatloaf, mashed potatoes, gravy, and a thing of cottage cheese. I said that won't push me over my sodium limit. Well, guess what? I was wrong. Yes, it was in Sparta. The restaurant I went to is called, what is it called? Dang it. It starts with M. Maxine's. I've been to 2 Spartas so far, Carl. Well, I live here in Sparta, Michigan. But last year, when Tina and I left the Mayberry campground, she was right behind me. I didn't know that. But I turned northwest, and she turned northeast. And my goal was Sparta, North Carolina. And yeah, there is a video that, you know, it's a year old already, but it's on there. Oh, and I don't know if you knew, I did do a video of the accident. I think everybody knew that. But I mean, if you didn't see it, I mean, or if you're interested in seeing it, it is on my channel. Oh, it shows the damage to Serendipity, and now Serendipity is being replaced. Yes, Carl, give us some good news, and I'll change the background in a second. Let's see here. Which one do I like? I love this one. Oh, I love all of them. This channel really takes some great photography. And they do a lot of other things on their channel, which is fantastic. Extremely good editing, extremely good content, games, you name it, this channel does it. New tires before winter, yep. I blew a lot of money. We're basically looking at about $1,400. And I'm right down to better go to work again. Of course, my boss, Tom, he's not feeling too hot. So will I be going to work for him next week? I don't know. I know it won't be until Wednesday at the earliest. But I would like to get 2 new front tires for Synchronicity. She needs two new front tires. So one blew, as some of you knew, a couple weeks ago. It was 2 days after I got home from the M21 meetup. My neighbor happened to be out there. He said, "How did you make it with that tire?" He was just kind of talking to himself, so I wasn't here. He was looking at the driver's side, and while he's doing that, the right side, passenger side, if you will, tire went boom. It just was sitting there in the yard and decided to blow. Yeah, Space Mobility, my lungs are, I didn't have COVID, but I do have COPD. And yeah, I've had to use my inhalers. I've had to use a nebulizer. I've had to use those stupid pee pills because I've swelled up. And when I swell up in the ankles, that means I'm swollen around my lungs. I'm retaining fluid around my lungs. Well, when your lungs get pushed, it's hard to breathe. And I have pain in the back. You know, we should start doing live streams. Just talk about our aches and pains. Isn't that what old people do? Let's see, aches and pains, the weather, restaurants, golf. I don't know. Yeah. I've got the 40 milligram Lasix, but I also have the, I think it's 20 milligram torsemide. They switched me and they said, if you have to take a Lasix, take a Lasix. I mean, those make you pee in 5 minutes. And a lot of times I don't have time to pee, so I don't take them. Like right now, if I'd have taken a Lasix, I'd have to bring you up here on the screen or on the show because I'm in the toilet. And now this afternoon, I got company coming, I don't know. Then next thing you know, it's a live stream again. I may have to take the Lasix or the torsemide. 7:30 tonight. Let's see, that means I'll be peeing at least until 1 in the morning. But I don't have to work on Sunday, so maybe that's the best time. Evening shade. Oh, James is guessing for the channel here that I'm featuring, featured channel. He's wondering if it's evening shade. Well, you know what? That is a great guess there, James. But it's just a great guess. Because no, it's not correct. Yeah. Those pot pills, potassium, they're about the size for a horse. I decided that bananas ought to be my source of potassium, so I haven't taken only about a couple of those. Then I got atorvastatin, supposed to take those. I got the carvedilol or Corig for the high blood pressure. And I'm sure I got a couple other pills. I can't remember. No, they had one called Entresto, and that's the one that put me back in the hospital. So I'm not taking Entresto anymore because I took it like they told me to, and I ended up with such low blood pressure that it almost was non-existent. It was like, let's see, the high number was 60 and the low number was 40. I couldn't hardly talk. I was wobbling, dizzy, passing out. I mean, yeah. That time they took me in an ambulance. I couldn't drive myself in. Yeah, Linda, if your front tires are spinning on wet pavement, I got to get new tires on the front at least. Or check out your back tires. If your back tires have some decent tread on them, put them on the front and temporarily at least put your front tires on the back. That'll get you through, unless you're doing a lot of driving through this winter. But you definitely need those front tires. The steer tires, front tires are the most important. Kiwi and bananas, yeah. I don't do kiwi, but I definitely do bananas. Frank, living the dream any way we can. You know what? I'm writing it down because I have not been to your channel, Frank, and I've met you in person. What's wrong with me? Okay, living the dream any way we can. Sue, can you put up the link for Frank? If you would, please. There. Got to get to that. Okay. Oh, let's give another hint here. I'm surprised Sue was stumped. And if I put that one up, if I put that one, it'll give it away. So I won't put that one up. We'll put this one up. That's okay, Frank. I've been out here for a couple of years now, and I still feel new. And so many people, like this channel that I'm featuring, editing and amazing stuff. Background music and oh my. Thank you, Sue. Yes, she is quick. She's got her finger on the buttons. Hey, it's Blaine. Welcome aboard, dude. Are you spinning and winning in Michigan? Everybody here, Sue, you can put up a link for Blaine, please. I try to watch him. I've been lax in watching him the last couple of weeks due to all my circumstances, smashed truck and not feeling all that good, and on and on, and helping Holly get situated, because she was in the hospital for 2 months. But anyways, I enjoy watching Blaine. He takes videos at the slot machine. He's done them from Vegas. He's usually here in Michigan at Four Winds Casino in Hartford, or the Four Winds Casino down in New Buffalo, which is the main one. And I love watching them. I feel like I'm there, playing the slot machine with them. Okay, Blaine is saying up this weekend. Thank you. I met a lady. I had to go to Verizon to do a couple things. And I met a lady. She's from New Buffalo. She's very familiar with the Four Winds Casino down there. We had a nice chat. You got that. All right. Good job, Frank. Did you follow your own link? All right. I got to put up something here more for the feature channel. Let's try that. Okay, no videos yet. And James is guessing real early in the game. I don't know if they're here. Is Roy and Becky still here? Because they can tell you if it's their channel or not. Okay. I think this is the one that gave it away, right, James? The tree on the house. All right. Congratulations, James. We still got a good half hour to go here. So we're going to continue. If we get some new people in here, or maybe some people that had to go to the bathroom while you were guessing, James. Okay. If they don't scroll up, they won't know. So we'll continue the game. We'll continue the game. And good luck to all you new mateys coming in. And yes, I stole this from the feature channel. They do trivia nights, whatever you want to say. Lots of fun. Okay, it was the house that gave it away. All right. I had a feeling if I threw that one in there, somebody would guess it right away. Well, Sue, see, I only showed it real briefly, like a quick. Blaine's hooking up with Roy and Becky. You guys will love each other. This is great. We're not a grow channel. Just remember that. But if we can introduce one another to other channels, fantastic. We're growing our community. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Sue. Sue is the best moderator out there. I mean, she's quickest for sure. You spent 60 to win 400. That's good. And that's excellent. When I go in, I blow more than I should. So I haven't been in a while. I've been able to keep myself away. When the Mega Millions and the Powerball was a little high, I spent a little on that, like, I don't know, probably through the course of 2 weeks, 3 weeks, probably I spent about $24. I won 7. Now it's down again. I mean, it'd still be cool to win it, but nah. And I got a couple scratch offs. I haven't even touched them yet. They're sitting in the truck. I'll get to them eventually. I have to be in the right mood to do a scratch off anymore. And I have to have accomplished something. If I didn't accomplish much, then I leave the scratch off alone. Yep, growing together. Oh, did Blaine say it? Okay. Got to run, have fun, see the winner's circle. Thank you, Blaine. Thank you, Blaine. We're proud to have you aboard. Bon voyage, as they say. I think we'll give it another, not even 15 minutes. But if we do get a newcomer in here that would like to guess, that's cool. We've got 12 in the house right now. Anyways, what I want to say, Roy and Becky, the under the awning chats are great. I mean, those come on. Roy and Becky, what? Yeah, it is. It is, Roy. I like Blaine's channel. At any rate, if you go to Blaine, tell him you came from Captain Jack, by the way. Excuse me. I wrote it down. Here's my synopsis of Roy and Becky's channel. Of course, videos. That's where I got the majority of these screenshots. But I got a couple from live streams as well. That good luck one, I took that from your trivia night of the Waltons. They also go to reenactments. I'm sure they're members of the SCA. And the videos of, especially those videos where you go hiking. You've been some places my body would not make it. Even with carrying a bottle of oxygen, I couldn't go up some of the trails you've been up, Roy. Yep. Okay, James is now giving clues, Roy. So we're playing the game. Back to playing the game. But I will do another shout out towards the end, seeing as how we had a wiener. And of course, we will continue. Usually the evening crew at 6 p.m. is often different than the noon crew. There'll be some from the noon crew that are faithful. They come and watch me at 6 p.m. and they're hoping that Holly, by golly, will be on with a weekly laugh report. And I think she probably will tonight. Yeah, so it's a wonderful community, and it's wonderful to be supported. I don't know what that was. Megavan Mike, welcome aboard. Your turn to guess. Guess the channel. Who can it be now? Who can it be now? Is it Mary? Oh, that's a lake. You'll forget by 6 p.m. Okay, Linda. And then you play the game all over again. Good one. Good one. I was really waiting for someone that they were going to guess. Let's see if I can find it real quick here. This one. I was waiting for someone to say, is it Lily Gypsy? No, it's not Lily, but I was expecting somebody. Oh, Jerry's here. Welcome aboard. This is great. We got a good crew going here. How's that? So I think you had surgery, Jerry, on your leg. Anyways, you don't have to share. I mean, it's none of our business. On the other hand, we all want to know. We love you, Jerry. Backroads RVing. Now we have two winners today. We have two winners this morning. We have James Catnese and we have Jerry Holly. So how did you guess so easily, Jerry? Did you scroll up and find James' guess? Or was it this one that I didn't even show? You're good, Jerry. You're quick. Quick like a bunny. Roy had butt surgery. I have yet to have butt surgery. I've had butt exploratory. It's actually not that bad. I've had it like 3 times now. I'm 65. Well, I'm not 65. Let's put it this way. Another 2 years, I'll be due for my 4th colonoscopy. You've seen the trees. Well, that is excellent because, for most of us, one tree looks like another. They kind of, so concerning the butt surgery, I bet the surgery instrument was used by a certain female, and it was probably the end of her tennis shoe that got shoved up there. I mean, sometimes Becky's got to keep Roy in line some way, somehow. A vent hole. Yeah, laughing with you. A vent hole. Well, that makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Oh, it makes me think of something to do tonight. I'll save it for tonight. So what do we got? Today is the 16th. Happy Sweetest Day to those of you who know what Sweetest Day is. It's on the calendar. It's also Boss's Day. So we got what? 2 weeks till Halloween. So I'll give you a quick one. Bigfoot hunting. Could have been. That was Lake Mary. Lake Mary shot. I took a few more, but I don't have them in the StreamYard queue. I might throw them up there later this afternoon. Yeah, any kind of surgery is not fun, right? Yeah. I thought it was the 19th, but maybe they've already opened the border. I heard 19th. I don't know, but I'm glad. It's about time. It's about late. The meetups, like M21 and May, kind of late for our Canadian friends to make it. But hopefully, just had a blackout there. Hopefully, the economy's not doing so hot right now, but hopefully we can travel and maybe get out west or down to Texas or do something. I'm sure Roy and Becky are about ready to head back to Arizona. Correct me if I'm wrong. Recumbent seat for honey. Well, Roy will come up with something. I mean, he came up with that idea a couple weeks ago for me. Just press the button and nice people come and help you up. When I'm working, I try to be, before I get down on the ground, I try to make sure there's something around that I can pull myself up with. Now this works. When I'm at work with Tom, doing construction, I got my belt on, my tool belt. Well, when I have to get up off the ground for whatever reason, I take my hammer out and I push that on the ground, and then I use the hammer as a help me up. Yeah, a lot will be in courtside, I'm sure. I don't know. I might make it out there. It's in God's hands. It really is. And even though I've been a little bit depressed, almost a panic attack, I had all these dreams of we're hitting the road and all of that, and it's not happening. But I'm sure there's a reason. There's a good reason why it's not happening right now. In my opinion, okay, so 2 or 3 bad things can happen, but there's going to be good things coming along with that. I just know it. I'm not going to sit there and just get angry or, I pray. And I thank the Lord even for the harder times, because they're teaching me something. I had people comment on my video, my latest video, where the firemen were there and they had just gotten done cutting me out of the truck, because I couldn't get out of the truck. They had to use the jaws of life to get me out. That was special, and I thank the Lord for that I could get out of the car on my own power once they got the door open wide enough. But yeah, seeing the jaws of life being used is interesting. I prefer to watch it from a distance, but on the other hand, I got to see those suckers right here next to me. I'm trying to push myself over towards the passenger seat while they they tore that door almost completely off. I think you can see it in the video. And then I thank the Lord for Becky being there. She gave the police report. I now have the numbers for the police report. I didn't have time on Friday, but on Monday I will go and get the police report. And who knows? There may actually be a financial consideration there that's automatic if you apply for it. This is what I'm hearing from other people, that in the state of Michigan, somebody slams into you, even though you're just PLPD, you don't have collision or whatever, you just have property damage, personal liability, that type of thing. The bare minimum of insurance. But there seems to be a law, and I remember hearing this years ago, that you could get $400. Well, now I understand it's a little bit more than that. But I'm sure, well, I don't know, Linda. Probably. My biggest worry is I don't want to see, it wasn't really their fault. I mean, I don't know if they got a ticket out of it, but, and I didn't meet them, because I was clear around the corner from where it happened. I didn't walk up there. I kind of stayed with Serendipity, because Serendipity is loaded with my tools, my camera equipment, or it was at the time, and I got other stuff in there that's valuable. My drone that I've never flown is in there. Yeah, it's a possibility that I can be compensated for a certain amount, and that it won't cause their rates to go up or whatever. I don't want to see somebody who really wasn't their fault. They got cut off. They did a knee-jerk reaction and hit me. Yeah, unfortunate. But I look at it like, gosh, what do you do in that situation? It'd have been nice if they would have hit the red car that cut them off instead of me. But I don't know. God has a plan. You have to have insurance or no license plate. That's true here too. You got to be legal beagle. And oddly enough, I didn't want to stir the pot because technically my insurance wasn't in effect until Sunday. This accident happened on the Thursday before. I basically, if I was asked a question, I answered it honestly. Other than that, I didn't go flapping my arms about anything. We'll see. We shall see. It could be a good thing, or it might be just a wash. But even so, God has a plan. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure He has one. Oh. Yeah, people complimented me for being so calm and stuff in that video that I did just after they used the jaws of life to get me out of there. Excuse me, Roy, my vent just went off. I'm still saving the joke for tonight, but I'll give you a Halloween joke. What kind of music do mummies, like Egyptian mummies, what kind of music do they like? My elbow's good. There's a little bit of bruise right there. I don't know if you can see it. You can see it's all black and blue. But yeah, it don't hurt anymore. Unless I try to stick it in my ear, then it hurts. You're not supposed to put anything in your ear, smaller than your elbow. So I try to clean my ear with my elbow, and that hurts. My elbow. My ear never even feels it. And the elbow's it doesn't really do the job, but Jerry, you are great. WRAP is the preferred music for mummies. Hey, I saw it on a Halloween card at Dollar General, kind of in the, you could say kids section, or I don't know. Well, I just happened to see it, and that made me laugh. Okay, it's a kid's joke, so what? I'm still a kid at heart. So's Jerry. Yep, that's it. That's how it was on the inside of the card, wrap. If you go to Dollar General, you can buy that card. They had some other ones there too, but I didn't have time that day to go through them. I was there specifically to get new lettering for the hood of the new truck. I don't know if I'm going to do that today or tomorrow or whatever. I have a plan. And actually, I'll have to say the rain has been a blessing. In some ways, it's getting some of that dirt off the truck. It's a little chilly right now to wash the truck. Let me check this a second. Never mind. I thought it was important. It was an advertisement. I get those. but I thought it was from somebody else. So yes, we've had 2 winners now today for the morning or the noon show, if you will. And, oh wait, let's do this one. This one was taken at the Grand Canyon. There. And at that point in time, when he's pointing back, he was saying another one off the bucket list. So, you know what? Dollar General isn't a bad place to hang out at. You can spend more money at Dollar General than you do at these must be the trees that Jerry's talking about. No, he's talking about the trees at Lake Mary. Yeah, I know he's talking about those trees. Anyways, I like Dollar General. Always have. And I did get the lettering. You know, it doesn't last, but it lasts long enough that eventually I can use it as an outline. And then if everything's cool to go, I'll actually paint it permanently. How does Jerry know one tree from another? I realize that trees are sentient, but he must be really empathetic. Is that the right word? Empathic to tree spirits. We love you, Jerry. So, 2 winners this morning, James and Jerry, for Guess the Feature channel. And I say we have some fireworks with that. Yeah, these fireworks came from the featured channel. I'll put up a different backdrop for this evening show. Yeah. Same thing here, Roy. In fact, they put up one on M57. I'm sure you're familiar. In between me and Greenville, they put up one. There's going to be an accident. I swear. Because this Dollar General is just suddenly there out in the middle of nowhere. And M57 traffic, 60 miles per hour, both directions. There's no turn lane. I don't like it. I haven't visited that one, but I'm going to make sure I'm turning right. You know, I'm going eastbound before I try to visit that Dollar General. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely a good display that Roy and Becky filmed. And, you know, fireworks is, no matter what, that's as bad as pointing your camera straight at the sun. I don't know. Some of it comes out pretty good, and some of it doesn't come out all that good. Yes, there is a case. That's an empty case. I was supposed to move that, but kind of ran out of room. Let's see. You got the one of the ship's wheels. That's not the one from the motorhome. The one in the motorhome is in the motorhome, but it's not installed where it's supposed to be at. This one will wait for, I don't know, whether it'll stay here at the house or... We'll try that. Yeah, they are empty. I got some empties to take into the store one of these days. Got a bunch of them stored up outside. Got to do that too. Hey, it's a savings account. And my neighbors bring over their empties. You know, we have some wealthier neighbors, if you will. They don't want to be bothered. They just throw their cans in their boxes and drop them off here every couple weeks. I'm okay with that. All right. So we've had a great, fun noon show here today. Thank you all, mateys, for being aboard. This screenshot gave it away to James. He recognized that, and I showed it very briefly. That's where the one where Becky almost got clobbered. And then Jerry says that he knew these trees. All right, Sue. We'll see you tonight. Thank you for being aboard, Lassie. It's been special. So, yeah, Roy and Becky's channel, they do the Under the Awning, which is great. You always learn something, hear the news, what's going on in the RV life. And then the trivia ones I love, you know, answer trivia questions from different TV shows or movies. And then their hiking videos. They wear me out, but I love them. This right here, Lake Mary, that was a hiking video. I can hear Roy in the background trying to narrate. He's helping himself. Okay, so you got back at her, huh? Good one, Roy. But, you know, getting hit with a tree branch is not good. I have a hernia right across here, and I've had it since I was 11 years old. Why? I was cutting a tree down, you know, with my dad's big chainsaw. And, you know, my dad knew I was out there cutting a tree down. And, you know, I knew all the safeties, and, you know, I wasn't a newbie at cutting wood or cutting a tree down. But I heard a crack louder than the chainsaw running. I looked up, and just as I looked up, a tree branch about the size of what you showed us, Roy, hit me right here and took me flat to the ground. Chainsaw got stuck in the tree. It was still running. But somehow, even from the house, and I was a ways away, I was probably about easily 200 yards away from the house. He heard that crack, and something told him that something was wrong. And he came out there and he looked, saw me on the ground. He told my mom to call an ambulance, and the rest is history. But I survived. But I still have it. Still have that hernia. I've had it since I was 11 years old. Ventureland table video. Okay. But I will try to. I have company coming here in a half an hour. Or, yeah. I still got to get a cool thumbnail up for the tonight's show for Guest Channel, which you'll be on again tonight. That's how Captain Jack does it. Adventureland table. Okay. It sounds epic. Well, good thing we don't. Well, I can't remember if I have you set as a moderator there, Roy. James is. Can one of our moderators post a link to Roy and Becky's last video, or the one that he's just mentioned here? Adventureland table video. If you can, throw the link up, and then our audience has that, including me when I do the replay. You know, the one thing I still got to get on this Chromebook, I don't have that add-on where, you know, everybody's names are in green, and then, you know, you can click on the green, that's their name, and boom, it takes you right directly to their YouTube site or whatever the link was. YouTube.com pop up, updated in the background. Well, good. Thanks for telling me. There it is. Cool. Thank you, Roy. Now I'll be able to click on that after the live. Whoa, it's 1 o'clock. That means we're late. We gotta get out of here. Anyways, thank you for being aboard, mateys, and hope to see you tonight at 6 p.m. By the way, I understand that Traveling Down the Banisters is going live at 5 p.m. And no, they're not at Mayberry. So that's all I know, other than they haven't put out a live stream in quite a while. So perhaps it'll be a rather informative live stream. If you can, come on. We'll see what Keith is up to and family. So with that, have a great afternoon. Fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless.